Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're happy to have you out this morning. A beautiful morning in February, actually. Could be much worse today. We're really excited to launch this program. My name's Jason Mathis. I'm the Executive Director of the Downtown Alliance. This is a program we've been thinking about for several years, and really because of the leadership of Salt Lake City and Visit Salt Lake, we are able to finally launch this program in our downtown. We think it will help to create a more welcoming city for us and also a safer and cleaner city. I'm going to introduce the speakers today, and then we know that you'd probably like to visit with them afterwards. First, Mayor Jackie Biskupski and the chair of our city councilor, Erin Mendenhall, will speak about the program. They will be followed by Scott Beck, the president of Visit Salt Lake. Steve, who is the president of Street Plus, will follow after that, followed by Laura Jones, who is our counterpart in Chicago. Chicago launched a similar program several years ago, and she'll be able to talk about the impact that that has had. Seth Cole, who is the leader of the Street team here, the Street Ambassador program here in Salt Lake, will follow, and they will be followed by Judy Cullen with Squatters, who will talk about the impact on local business. So a full range of speakers for you this morning, but we promise everyone will be brief. So with that, Mayor.
Very good, very good. Well, thank you to the Downtown Alliance and Visit Salt Lake for once again working with us as a city to make this place a more welcoming place for people to come and visit and live. The Ambassador Program will be a great addition to the downtown by bringing together convenience, communication, and comfort, all with a bit of charm, should we say. And they are charming. The ambassadors will provide information to residents and visitors in the downtown area, making their days a little more convenient. The ambassadors will be extra eyes and ears on the street and have the ability to communicate with the city's dispatch in case of an emergency. And the ambassadors will also be able to help put those experiencing homelessness in touch with service providers, bringing additional comfort to those in our community that truly need our help.
While these ambassadors are not police officers or security officers, there'll be another layer of help in our downtown area. The city is invested in this program as a part of our unified effort to make Salt Lake City a more vibrant and walkable place for everyone. Programs like this have been successful in other cities, and as Jason mentioned, you'll hear from a representative from Chicago in just a moment. We want to thank the Downtown Alliance, Visit Salt Lake, and of course the ambassadors for helping to improve our great city.
We love
Thank
them.
You.
Thank you.
Very good look.
Yes, very good looking.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you very much, Erin. I'm very proud to be here on behalf of Visit Salt Lake and Salt Lake's tourism community, and to represent the people and businesses that work every day to grow our visitor economy here in the Wasatch Front. At the epicenter of our efforts to positively impact our regional economy is the Salt Palace Convention Center. Each year, the Salt Palace welcomes and hosts well over 50 citywide conventions, bringing hundreds of thousands of visitors from out of state to our downtown core. When you include events like the annual Salt Lake Comic-Con Convention, Zion's Women's Day on Banking, and the annual Silicon Slopes Tech Summit, which just concluded, the Salt Palace welcomes well over 1 million people to our downtown each year. The Wasatch Front is Utah's urban destination. We have uniquely urban problems that need urban solutions. Salt Lake's hospitality community depends a great deal on the experience our guests have outside of our hotels, restaurants, and event spaces, as they venture out to experience all that our city has to offer. For these reasons and more, I'm thrilled and proud that Visit Salt Lake is a partner in this Downtown Ambassador program, and I'm excited to see it in action. We are inspired by the ethos of the Street Plus program and its personal approach to addressing the negative impacts of panhandling and homelessness with a compassionate and individual-based approach. As I said, we depend a great deal on creating a positive and welcoming experience for our out-of-town visitors, many of whom return spend additional monies in our community supporting small and large businesses alike. The approach of this collaboration reflects our community's compassion and desire to take care of all of our residents. I'm confident this program will further enhance the downtown experience, benefiting the visitors who come to Salt Lake and for all who live, work, and play in Utah's capital city. It is now my distinct pleasure to welcome Steve Hillard from Streets Plus. Steve?
Thank you, Scott. On behalf of Street Plus, I'd like to thank everyone that's involved in the implementation and the foresight of this program. We're very pleased to be selected as the vendor to provide the ambassador program. We are very familiar with these types of programs. We operate similar programs in 9 states, and we employ about 500 ambassadors nationwide. Some of the larger cities, New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and now Salt Lake City are in our portfolio. We're very pleased to be here. We're looking forward to helping those already have done a great job here with the issues that the downtown has been facing, and we're glad to be a part of the team that's going to have the solutions to really make things a much better place for downtown for those that live, visit, and work in downtown Salt Lake City. Thank you very much.
I'm Laura Jones. I'm the Associate Director of the Chicago Loop Alliance, a sister organization of the Downtown Alliance in Chicago. And on behalf of the City of Chicago and our organization, we're absolutely delighted to be here today and that you've decided to replicate or do something similar to what we've done in Chicago. We've worked with Street Plus for about 5 years now, and I have to be honest with you, the beginnings of the program were not an easy thing. We asked Steve to create something very different than other clean and safe programs used in the United States, and that is that we wanted a social service component to specifically address our homeless and panhandling issues, along with general hospitality issues. And after, it's been a little over 5-6 years now, I'm proud to say that we've developed fine partnerships with our Department of Family Services, our police department, our emergency management department, who is dealing with an extreme weather alert this morning for 12 inches of snow. So I dodged that one, but we're very excited about the results the program has had. Last year, I believe, the team got 50 homeless individuals off of the street, got them into housing, got them into job service programs, and so we're absolutely excited that this program continues to evolve, and we're looking forward to going to the next step, which may be dealing more with mental illness. Cities are constantly challenged by problems that there are no resources to deal with right now in an era of declining budgets. And so we're very grateful for our partnerships, and we look forward to continuing to learn from other organizations and creating the best program possible with sister organizations across the United States. Thank you.
Well, my name is Seth Cole. Just to give you a short introduction into who I am, I was born in Ogden City here. I went to Weber State University, and I spent some years in our National Guard program. I have about 10 years of management in Utah, and I'm really happy to be here. I wanted to thank the Mayor's Office. I wanted to thank the Downtown Alliance and Street Plus for employing me. So far, we've had a few months on the street. Non-uniform, just observation. I've been able to introduce myself and some of our team to a lot of business owners around the area. Now that we are in uniform, we're out and we're in force. We're looking forward to creating positive change in the city with the approach of compassion. Thank you.
Good morning. My name's Judy Cullen. I'm the marketing director for Squatters and Wasatch Brew Pubs. First of all, I want to thank Camille Winnie and Jason Mathis and the Downtown Alliance for moving this program forward, recognizing the need, and then really diligently working to find the best company. I think we found that with Street Plus. I'm very, very excited. And I also want to thank Salt Lake City Corporation and Visit Salt Lake for their financial support of the program. Without that, we would not be able to go forward. Squatters likes to call our company the pioneers in beer and in craft beer. And we are that indeed. But secondly, we are also pioneers, I think, downtown. We opened Squatters almost 29 years ago when there was very little west of West Temple. It was a whole different landscape. And we love working downtown. We love the evolution that we have seen downtown and the growth and the activity and the vibrancy. But along with that comes challenges, and certainly as a downtown business, we have experienced those challenges. When I was walking from my car over here today, as a matter of fact, had to step over a syringe that was on the sidewalk. These are some of the challenges that we face as a downtown business. So the timing of hiring our downtown ambassadors is wonderful. Not only from a safety and security purpose, but also I'm in the hospitality business. From a hospitality standpoint, these ambassadors will be representatives of what we have to offer in our city. So hopefully, when someone asks directions to the best brew pub in Salt Lake, they will be able to help our downtown visitors and guests and our locals, which will in turn make this city much more vibrant, energized, safe, and clean. So we are very, very happy to have Street Plus on board. We're really looking forward to working with them and hopefully in the future expanding the program. So thank you all very much.
We'll turn some time over for general questions that you may have with individual folks. Happy to provide any additional facts about the program, about its growth. Right now we have 4 ambassadors. That will grow over the spring to 10 to 12 ambassadors this summer. They'll be on the streets from 7:30 in the morning until 11:30 at night. It's going to be really an inclusive program, and again, this is a pilot, it's a launch. We hope that if it's successful downtown, there may be application for other neighborhoods in Salt Lake City as well. But happy to answer any questions. And I do have to just give a call out to Camille Winnie. When you think about cool programs the Downtown Alliance has done relative to homeless services, whether it's the clean team where we've hired homeless people to clean up around the shelter, the green team where homeless women do gardening and then sell that produce to the Head Start, expanding the Wiegand Center, really just an incredible effort on behalf of Camille Winnie, a long-term, she's been at the Alliance longer than I have, and I just have to really thank her. We call her Tenacious C in our office because she just gets an idea and moves and moves and moves until it's brought to fruition. And this is really the result of her hard work and effort. So I just have to give a huge shout out to Camille.